What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for a short video filled with gold nuggets of financial information to help you level up in 2023. A quick reintroduction of the channel for those that don't know. This is the Bargain Brother Talks Money. This channel is all about money. It's all about stuff like credit cards, credit unions, banks, stock market, real estate side hustles, grants. Basically, what I want to do is help you level up your financial situation, get more access to capital, put more money in your pocket to allow you to take your business and personal life to the next level. That's my mission. That's what I like to do. If that's what you like, stick around for this quick video. Now, if you haven't already, go ahead and help the channel out with a like and a subscribe. In this video, I want to talk about bankruptcy and those who may be starting this new year off in bankruptcy or maybe had a recent bankruptcy. I want to give you 3 tips to do when starting the rebuild from the bankruptcy. First of all, congratulations for deciding to take the step to completely wipe your credit debt out if it was a situation that you knew you would not be able to recover from. Trust me, it was the right thing to do if you are in such a hole that you knew that you just couldn't get out. So congratulations to that. The next thing is, now that you have been discharged, there's 3 things that I did incorrectly that I'm going to tell you what I finally ended up doing correctly that helped me go from bankruptcy to having A-level credit and having access to capital via credit lines on the trade and credit cards on the business and personal side. All right, so the first thing is I recommend starting your credit rebuild with a secured card. And so there's lots of different secure cards. You can check them out. I'll put some links to a couple in the description of this video. But the reason I recommend the secure card is because you may be able to get a credit card fresh out of bankruptcy, but lots of times it's a lower tier card. Companies like First Premier and Credit One, and full disclosure, I had a Credit One card early on in my credit rebuild, and I view that as a bad choice because Credit One, in my opinion, is just not a good credit company to invest the time in building a relationship with. So I think you should start with a secured card to rebuild your credit from the very beginning. And you can do that day one that you're discharged. Once you've worked that secure card for 6 to 12 months, then you're going to flip it and get a actual unsecured credit card, and then you can cancel the secured card and get your money back that you used to secure it. Now, here's the caveat. When you start rebuilding, many major banks are not going to lend to you if you had a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. I call it the 60-month rule, but it basically means that they are not going to lend to you for 5 years. The desktop underwriter, aka the computer, will give you an automatic denial if it sees a Chapter 7 bankruptcy on your credit report in the last 5 years. These banks I've verified do this: US Bank, Chase, Citibank, PNC, Bank of America. I've also verified that BMO Harris has this rule where they will not lend to you with a Chapter 7 bankruptcy in the last 7 years or 84 months. So those 6 banks I've verified. I'm sure there are others. Okay, so I would not try to get credit with any of those banks for the first 5 years minimum. The way I circumvented that process is by using companies like Capital One, Barclays, and Discover. All 3 of these companies will lend to you with the bankruptcy being on your credit report a lot sooner than the banks, as long as they were not included in the bankruptcy. So remember, if part of your bankruptcy was debt with Capital One, I probably wouldn't try to reestablish credit with them right away. But Barclays and Discover also fall into this category. So they are 3 companies that I verified that I use that you can go through to start building credit, once you've gotten out of the bankruptcy and started rebuilding with a secure card. The last tip that I want to give you is to embrace building a portfolio of lenders early on. So as soon as you can, when you get out of bankruptcy, try to establish a relationship with at least 2 banks and at least 1 credit union. So you're gonna have to do some digging, because you got to find them that will take you as being a recent person, a person that's had a recent bankruptcy. And you also want to find the banks and credit unions that have products that are going to align themselves with your mission, business or personal. So those are my 3 tips. Start off with a secure card. Watch out for the 60-month rule when you start to go to unsecured credit. Use companies like Discover, Capital One, and Barclays to circumvent that system. And start early on building a portfolio of lenders by establishing relationships with at least 2 banks and 1 credit union. And by making a portfolio of lenders, what I'm basically referring to is, once you've established relationships with these financial institutions, it makes it a lot easier for you to go to them and get money, because you're not coming in off the street. You've already established a relationship. That's my way of building a portfolio of lenders, by using banks and credit unions to get access to capital via business loans, personal loans, lines of credit, credit cards, etc. And the way you make that easier for yourself is you build a relationship with them. And sometimes it's just as simple as opening a basic checking or even a basic savings account. All right, so hope you found value in that content. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell so you know when more videos like this are dropping. YouTube thinks that this video right here is the next one you should watch. So do me a favor, check that video out. Until I come back, thanks for watching this video, and I'm 100% gone.